It is Wednesday, Obsessive Sneaker Disorder. Thank you for tuning in. This is OSD episode 355. We are in the building. It is officially summer 355. Summer is here. It's warm. People are wearing their sneakers, their kicks. So thank you for tuning in as you do each and every week. My name is D. Wells, coming to you live and direct from the OSD studio, along with the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies. Yes, it is good to be here with you, the people. But nonetheless, man, the countdown is on, and H-Town Sneaker Summit just days away. Houston, Texas. Social studies began last night. Salute to all the students. And okay, we're gonna get right into it. Let's go straight to the PDX, from the MA to the PDX to the OR. The one and only Jesse.
Yes.
In the building.
Disorderlies, what's happening? Obsessive Sneaker Disorder. That's what we do. That's what it is.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to be back. I've been away on the grind, building, stretching my fingers, stretching my tentacles, making sure that our culture is represented in the right way at all times. So good to be back with the family. Big ups to D and Sean. If you're not paying attention, you need to be paying attention. One, you better respect her hustle, especially what D Wells is doing with that organization. Very good stuff, so get involved. Two, Sean Paper Chaser Williams is the man in sneaker culture. If you don't think so, mark my words right now. Bringing ladies together, bringing events together, being the force. Adidas, New Balance, everybody needs to come in. They need to talk, and we need to be real. And Sean should. So make sure you pay attention, folks. This is not your ordinary sneaker show. This is OSD, and we don't MSU.
Say it.
Thank you. Yes, thank you, bro.
And with that, let's go straight to Brooklyn. Let's go straight to, man, it doesn't even matter where he is. But more importantly, the one and only Dr. Paper Chaser is in the building.
Look at the dog clean face, Tim.
What's good, Jess? Good to see you back on, man. You know, shout out to you. Thank you for that photo tribute you threw up the other day. Everybody's really digging that. That was a powerful. That was some Whedon and Kennedy type work right there. You did.
Shit! Tell him Wyden, wake up! Goddamn it, I'm down the road.
That was some work you did. That was some WK work right there you did. So I gotta thank you, man. That resonated with a lot of people. A lot of people like, yo, that was the advertisement for the event. I was like, nah, that was my man Jesse making a statement.
I just felt it, yo. I saw the picture. I saw what Sophia did, and I knew what was going on. But I liked the way that it was curated on the stage like that. And it's important as we talk about leading the way in this movement, for people to understand that you being on stage with those women talking about shoes, it's just huge. It's really, really important, and we need to draw attention to that stuff. There's a lot of chatter throughout the week about, women in footwear, or women are getting dissed. No, they're not. You're just not listening to the right ones. So yeah, it was good. It was very good, and I was proud. Man. And that was off the top of the head. I saw the photo, and I was like, couldn't find a quote, and I was like, fuck it. So I just went with it.
You pulled out some WK magic on that, and yes, disorderlies around the world. Welcome to episode number 355 of OSD, Obsessive Sneaker Disorder. Talking kicks since 2007, the OG sneaker talk show, the often duplicated but never quite right imitated, most dangerous sneaker talk show in the industry. That's us. We got a lot of people to thank, man, this week, man. We've had a whole lot of people that we've joined forces with, and events and whatnot that we have done over the last couple of weeks that have been some really incredible and powerful and influential stuff, man. But again, it starts, we got to shout out Elizabeth Semmelhack. Shout out to her and the folks at the Bada Shoe Museum from Jump, Day One. The good folks at the AFA, the good folks at the Brooklyn Museum. A lot of people from far and wide there are people who are actually traveling, coming into Brooklyn for the purpose of specifically seeing the event, which I'm surprised about, seeing the exhibition. Shout out to all the ladies on the Soul Sister Revolution panel and all the people who came and supported that panel. The auditorium was packed, you know, standing room at some point. There were people even up on the upper deck of the auditorium that came to see Soul Sister Revolution. Um, Got to thank Healing Souls. Healing Souls came and did a donation drive where they left the museum with over 250 pairs of sneakers, I hear. Um,
Nice.
Shout out to the I Love Vinyl crew. Um, Shout out to the dance crew that was there. I don't want to get their name wrong. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was such a good energy last Thursday when we did the entire art off the wall night with Soul Sister Revolution. Um, it just showed that one of the things that when D created OSD and shortly after as it grew, there was an important mission that was set forth. We didn't know exactly what that definite mission was going to be, but we definitely knew that it had to be about more than just buying sneakers and showing them off. And the way things have developed from 2007 to now 2015, almost 8 years later, as we approach in August the 8th year of OSD, things are starting to take to the point where people who were doubting the fact that you could call this a culture have to either shut up and not say anything, or they finally have to use the word sneaker culture. So
True.
along with that goes a lot of responsibility. So a lot of people are reluctant to actually embrace the sneaker culture mantra. They just want to call it sneaker hobby or sneaker community because there's no personal accountability for how you behave in it. So we've already made it clear that we were going to take, since the formation of the OSD Talk Show, we were going to take personal accountability for our actions and the way we represent the love of sneakers. So what happened last week with Soul Sister Revolution, what happened with the opening of the Rise of Sneaker Culture exhibition at the Brooklyn Museum, and before that in Toronto at the Bata Shoe Museum, it now causes people to be accountable for where they stand on either side of whether this is a culture or it isn't. And if you don't feel it's a culture, then that's cool, because then you just continue to buy sneakers and behave how you behave. And when you're tired of it, you just simply walk away. You sell all your shoes or you give all your shoes away and you walk away, and it's like it never happened. Well, guess what? For everyone in OSD, we don't have that kind of 30 seconds to walk away mentality. We're definitely committed to using sneakers as an agent for change and a revolution that will change people's mindset towards learning, towards buying, and towards making a difference in other people's lives. So this exhibition, when it opened on July 10th and everything that's coming thereafter, we have that personal accountability for the direction of where the culture is going to go. And we say the culture because that's what we've always believed it's been. A lot of people now are going to want to jump in on the bandwagon after all the hard work D did, after all the hard work that we've done with the show, after all the people that folks like Jesse and everyone on the Disorderly Sole Doctors panel has done in their related communities, and now they're going to say, oh yeah, it's a culture, it's big, that's okay. But just remember who the people were who took it seriously and who paved the way or who moved the bushes out of the way first. And don't act like you were always down, because you weren't. So women still need to have their place in this industry. On the business side, on the consumer side, they need to get more product. Women, children, minorities, people with disabilities. There's a whole lot of things that this has opened the door for the discussion for. So you're going to have to either get down or lay down. You're with it or you're not. But it is most definitely a sneaker culture, period, point blank. I'm off my soapbox now. So D, how you been feeling, man?
I'm good. I have to say props and foremost because you filled in there. You dropped the movie Heat quote. You can't leave in 30 seconds or less. I was like, oh shit! I was like, oh, you blew my mind with that one.
One of the best movies ever.
One of the best movies ever. Hey, props to you on that one. I'm good, man. you know, as they say, recuperating. Big celebration for Cece, her quinceañera, and just family in town and
Yes,
everything
yes.
going on. So it was good, and just now like I'm playing a little bit of catch up, but that's all good. It's all
Yes,
good
yes.
stuff. All good
Cece,
stuff.
we hope you had a good birthday
I
and good
know.
Sierra. You
Big.
looked absolutely amazing. Shout out to the video freak Tariq Sykes for that awesome.
Tariq did that shot? He took that photo?
That was actually his daughter
His daughter.
Makora who
Yep.
took that photo. Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
you took it. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
D.
So.
Yep. Shout out to Makora. Yep, she came to Solstice the
Oh
Revolution.
no, the other one I did. Yes, the other one you're thinking of, Jesse. I did take that one. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
But yeah, so celebration.
Absolutely.
I also, or we also have to give a shout out to one of D's favorite all-time groups, A Tribe Called Quest,
Oh
who over
yes.
the weekend released their collaboration collection with Stussy that literally sold out in a few hours. So
Man,
shout out to them.
congratulations.
Especially, it was good to see Fife. I spoke to Fife.
How's he doing?
He's doing well. He's doing well. He's still gonna make his inroads to the sportscasting realm, which he's always been passionate about. Shout out to Jerobi, who does an event every Tuesday here in New York called Eats, Runs, and Life.
Mm.
I gotta finally get over there to that. Shout out to Tip, and shout out especially, of course, to my brother Ali Shahi Muhammad. It was a good day for them. But I took this one picture that I have to show you guys of someone who was in the house
Oh
that
yeah. That was cool. That was dope.
no one expected
Did I
to
see
be in
this?
the house.
Was it Buster?
Folks kind of went crazy when he showed up and lost their minds. So pull this up real quick. All right, come on, Instagram.
I know. Do it for the Graham. Well, Graham, do it for us. More importantly, work.
Actually, you know what happened just now, D? I just put in the wrong hand.
Oh, you put in the old one, which
I
we
have
still
the
haven't
one
figured
that
that
someone
out.
took and never gave us back.
Right. Don't worry. We're gonna get it back.
And so, all right, I'm going to screen share this for the homie Jesse. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of
This is
this.
definitely
Of who's
cool.
in the house.
Makes me want to move to New York.
What do you say?
It makes me want to move to New York.
Nah. You would have definitely wished you were in the house, though. So here we go. Here's who was in the house. If you don't know who that is, that is none other than Dave Chappelle.
Oh!
Dave's been doing some push-ups. A lot of push-ups.
No, wait, getting that health right.
Why does
So
he look like a healthy Casey from
Oh wow.
JoJo from Jodeci though? Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh shit, JoJo like looks good now. He stopped like, and then I was like, wait a minute.
Doing push-ups, or you just got?
And then I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit, that's Dave Chappelle.
Yep.
Wow.
No, he looks good. He does look good. Looks like he's certainly taking care of himself, and $50
million will do that.
Oh, he didn't get the 50.
He got the 50 and jetted.
He said, "Peace."
No, he never got all the 50. But yeah, Dave Chappelle was in the house, looking brolic. Big Tribe fan. He came through and got his collection. He got his poster signed by everybody. It was a good day for them, man. It was definitely incredible to see. Of course, it was the mix of Stussy, which what that represents, and Tribe with what that represents. But it was a line outside the entire 3 to 4 hours that they were scheduled to be there. It was a big, long line the entire day. So, shout out to them. Congrats on that collection. It's some really dope stuff that came out: hoodies, tees, hats. It's some dope stuff. And D, the only thing I was able to come up on for you because of sizing was something that I know you'll wear anyway.
Okay. So I've got a Tribe Called Quest inspired shirt on tonight. Matter of fact, spread
And
love the
that's
Brooklyn way.
and what I got you will go perfect with that.
All right, there you go. That's what's
You'll
up.
be straight.
Cool,
I just have
cool.
to piggyback on this real quick and plug, but not plug. But I don't know if anyone's paid attention yet, but if you haven't heard the Abstract Hour on Apple
Mm.
Music Beach Radio 1, you're
Hmm.
missing. Okay? Q-Tip
Nice.
is a musical genius. And so when he decides to spin, man, I haven't had a smile on my face as big as that in a while. I didn't want to get off the bus. I didn't want to go to work. I'm like, yo, you don't understand. I mean, so if you're checking out that Beach Flow on Apple Music, he's got a show on there, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty
Well,
dope.
it's funny you said that. Another picture I need to show in light of what you just said, that I'm excited about. I don't know who's been following my Instagram page, but I snatched this from one of the men himself who's actually in this picture on IG. And because you mentioned Beats One, there's a lot of speculation over what this means.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that.
Mm.
I
So
saw
there's a
that.
picture of the good old Dr. Dre and the good old DJ Premier, um, up at the Beats One studios. Um, Picture says 3 days ago. So in my caption, like I said, I don't even know what this is about, but it instantly restored my faith in the fact that good hip hop music makers can still release a pivotal and statement making album.
So with what I know in the current position that I hold and stand in my knowledge, let's just say this, and I'm sure the two of you will understand this, but all I have to say is content. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
Capital
Mm.
Content.
yeah,
Content. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So it was a pretty interesting weekend. It was a pretty interesting and busy weekend among legendary hip hop figures. D, I have to also send regards from Mr. Ali Shaheed Muhammad because he also went to see the Rise of Sneaker exhibition on Sunday.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, it was a busy weekend. It was a lot going on, um, and just full through to yesterday, which, as D Wells stated earlier, yesterday was the first day of the summer 2015 session of social studies. So congratulations to all 25 plus students who have registered for social studies. We have people in 4 different countries set up, registered for the summer 2015 session. Salute to all of you. Thank you. So, all right. Where we going, D? You following the money?
Yeah, let's talk about money, money, money,
Okay.
money.
So, I already used this phrase in relation to something else, but it's so fitting for this one. Where I said powerful impact boom from
From
the
the
cannon.
canyon.
Man, let's talk about these company results. Why am I showing the wrong thing on screen? Oh, okay. We're gonna get to that after. I need to show this money first. I need to definitely show this money first. So
Was the market? The market's
there's a
been
video.
all over. I saw a lot of people talking about how the U.S. dollar, the value of the dollar
Mhm.
was up. The price per barrel of oil was down significantly yesterday, at least. I
And
have to
gold
be
was at a 5-year low.
right. And all of a sudden, things were people were like, okay, what is this a sign of? Like, are we in for another like crazy, crazy run on the U.S. dollar where other countries, particularly, I mean, Greece, we know what happened there. I mean, they're collapsing and receiving aid from not only the United States but also Japan.
Hmm.
But is the U.S. market ready or going to see another blip and bloop? And then just earlier today, I saw that now that Parker over at Nike, the CEO, who's taken over as chairman of the board, just got a $30 million pretty much stock bonus from Nike as taken over. So there's a lot of I mean there's a lot of movement on Wall Street. A
Yeah, there is.
lot of movement.
I was reading that just now, and I don't know how many people really understand what that is. And then when I say what that is, and I say in terms of leadership in a company, and yeah, you might not be happy about some of the strategies and things that they do, but to get a job and kill it, and then have them give you $30 million to make sure you stay on for the next 5.
Exactly.
30
Mark
mil.
Parker went home and said, "Babe, I can't quit. I have to work for another 5 years."
At least 5.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
That's just
It's true.
like, you did a really good job,
Yeah.
but you could probably do more of a better job. So we're gonna give you 30 extra million just to make sure you keep your butt still. Like,
But you know what that is too? I think that's a lot of it is when they're making up. Remember when Nike went outside their kind of regime,
Johnson and Johnson,
and brought in Perez.
brought in the dude from Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, and that whole shit backfired, and the company did horribly. Jordan Brand also went out of there, went out of the backyard, and they too had that whole shit implode on them, and all sorts of people were pissed off. We know people that left, people that basically took their ball and said, "F you, I'm gone."
Right.
So now we see, let's be honest, there's a little payback. I mean, Charlie Denson, who was also president over there too, he retired, and as he was going out the door, they hit him with a cool 15 mil.
Just to make sure he didn't go anywhere else.
Well, he said, "I'm done. I'm out of the industry." He'll consult.
They said, "Go retire."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need any more Sonny Vacarios in my world. Stay retired here.
Yep.
Man, so let's talk this money, right?
Money.
It's earnings report season.
It is, man.
Too. And this week, as opposed to, did we have a bloody week last week?
Last week was a rough week. It was, except for Nike was up. I'd have to go back into my notes, but there was only a
bloody week last week or the week before. But we got some serious numbers this week.
Big jump.
In particular, because people are getting ready to report earnings for Q2. Nike finishes, and D, I don't know what they're waiting for because
exactly.
About the split at about 102 per share. It hasn't happened.
It's at what, 114.06 right now, up $1.07.
Yeah, they finished today at 114.06, up $1.07 per share.
They don't have to split, right?
They don't have to, but they have so much cash on hand right now. They're like, they're not like Apple. Apple is sitting on like $200 billion of just cash right now. Apple it's crazy.
But that's what Mark wants to be.
But Nike is sitting on some serious cash too. Like they can go out and buy if they wanted to. Not saying that they're going to. No speculation here. But if they wanted to buy a company, they have a lot of cash to play with.
Yeah, they can simply knock on the door with a suitcase.
Yeah. They are going to. But we know that. We just don't know who yet.
Exactly.
So they finished at 114.06, up $1.07 per share. I'm skipping the second stock and I'm saving it for last for the viewers. I'm going to the third stock we watch, which is VF Corporation. Finished at 74.17, up 9 cents per share. Under Armour Incorporated, who is still doing healthy, even though it's reported that their profit is expected to slip this year. Under Armour finished at 89.39, expected to slip this quarter rather. Their profits expected. They finished at 89.39, up $1.05 by the end of today's trading. Deckers Outdoor Corporation, parent company for Uggs, Teva, a few other companies, not much more than that though, finished at 71.84 per share, up 74 cents per share. Foot Locker Incorporated finished at $70.26 per share. They were up 61 cents per. Adidas AG on the OTC market finished at $39 flat, down 8 cents per. Puma AG finished on the ETR market at 153.10, down 260 in euro. Nasdaq had eBay finished at 28.45, down 15 cents per. And Finish Line Incorporated, also on the Nasdaq, finished at 27.87, up 31 cents per share. But last but not least, which is normally the second stock that we report on the day, drum roll please, D. Wells.
Oh, hold up. Why can't...
Ben,
My bad. Hold up.
give us a drum roll. Skechers finished today's trading at 126.17 per share, up.
Man. Skechers again.
Skechers is trading. Anyone listening to this, anywhere in the world, Skechers is trading at $12 more per share than Nike.
Yup.
126.17 per share.
The world's bigger than sneakerheads, man.
The world's bigger than Nike.
Yeah.
126.17.
126.17.
Yo.
Wow.
Ugh.
Hey,
What is
do
that,
you
the third
realize-
biggest profit margin of
Do
the
you
group?
realize at one point we reported that Skechers stock was trading around $47.70. I had to go back and look this up.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We reported that they were trading at $47.76, and here they are. At one point, they had a 52-week high of $126.50. So they're slightly off right now, trading at 126.17, and then aftermarket trades they're down a little bit more. So they ended at $126 and a penny after hours trading today, as of 7:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Crazy. Market cap of 6.52 billion. Yes, billion with the B dollars.
Yeah.
What exactly is the market cap?
Man, oh man. So overall value, backing out overall costs, and coming up with their price per earning ratio, which their price per earning ratio right now is 39.31, which is really good. So again, they're sitting on a lot of cash. They've got paper. They can go buy. They can roll out new products. Actually, we made fun of them, but Jesse and Ridiculous were right spot on when they talked about this when Skechers rolled out their running line, and then all of a sudden, Boston Marathon, 2014, if I'm not mistaken, Meb wins, and what is he wearing on his feet? But Skechers running sneakers.
You know, what's cool about Skechers is they're making some marketing moves with people they're signing. Knowledgeable names. So not necessarily names that millennials know, but names that parents with money know. Joe Montana.
Exactly.
What's that guy in New York? The Yankee.
Mariano Rivera.
Mariano Rivera.
Sugar Ray. They got Sugar Ray. Pete Rose.
They got Sugar Ray. So they've got some
Pete
names
Rose.
where you're like, Mom, I want those Skechers shoes. Hell yes, you can get Skechers shoes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what they
feel good,
did
right?
was they took the aim, they took away people thinking them as the Target shoe. You don't think of them as the Target shoe anymore because they've got these serious athletes wearing their shoes. So let's not let people realize that we're still selling mad stuff at Target, but we're also doing some other cool stuff. And you forget of the numbers. That just catapulted everything else. Because now all of a sudden there's Skechers shoes that are cool that are in Target. So, like I said when you talked about it before, I noticed it when I started looking at people's feet in the gym a year ago. I was like, oh shit. Literally. Everybody's working out in a pair of Skechers. Everybody that thinks about working out is in a pair of Skechers.
I mean,
you go to Target, you get some Champion sweats,
right?
You get some Skechers that have nice, pretty colors, and you go to the gym.
Nah. You need to get some Adidas joggers and some Skechers.
And then some Skechers. Okay, then switch it up. I was just actually looking at some kids in the park today who were participating in a summer camp here in Worcester.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's the age range?
The age range was probably as young as probably 8 all the way to 15. And the brand of choice was certainly it was really kind of weird because I was like, okay, this is a program geared towards inner city youth, predominantly black and Hispanic, or low income families, and most of the kids were either wearing Nike or Skechers.
Wow.
Like it was. Oh, and when I say Nike, I also toss in there Jordan brand because Jordan does fall under the Nike umbrella. So let's say it was literally that like it was Skechers and Nike, and I was like, wow, you know, it lets you know.
Can't afford.
Right, exactly.
That's all it is. Like
economical.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't read into that. Afford, can't afford, and Skechers has put themselves in a lane where we understand colors and textures and stuff, and we can give that same not quality, but same aesthetic.
For the most part, right. I mean, come on, we know the kids. We know these kids, particularly a 9, 10-year-old who all they want to do is run, jump, and tear shit up.
Right.
That's what they want to wear. They want to wear a pair of Skechers, or the parents feel better buying Skechers. They're like, I'm not buying, $85, $100 sneakers for you just to dog and beat them up in one day. It's not going to happen. So
here's what I noticed that's happening, and their demo speaks to why they're being successful. We reported a while ago that their demo was 51 to 70, right?
Right.
Now, the 51 to 70 is anywhere from the parent to the grandparent.
Correct.
Right?
Absolutely.
And you have the grandparents who will say, and I see this, let's go get some sneakers for everybody.
Yeah.
And they will go buy themselves, grandmom, and the grandkids.
The whole fam.
Everybody get shoes from that one store. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Tourists in New York. I've seen groups of 4 to 7 people of tourists, male and female, completely suited up, on their feet in Skechers.
The locations, they're too bright to miss.
And that demographic that they're speaking to, those are the people that went from disposable income to discretionary to now they have all that money in their, twilight years that, what the hell, when I die, I can't take it with me. But at the same time, I'm not going to buy all of this bullshit.
Why am I going to give you $100 per shoe when I can go to Target and get something pretty simple that works for $40? Nah,
and not just for 40, but for all of us.
Yeah.
It's not when you reach that age demo and you're buying like that, you're not just buying for yourself.
Right.
They also got the mom who women it's proven women do not just buy for themselves. They buy for kids, they buy for hubby, they buy for some of their friends. So you have all these different entry points to the purchase, to getting that consumer that Skechers is now finally to hit. And people are not even blinking. They're going into the stores and getting them. They're going into whatever retailers also stock Skechers, which is the DSWs, which is the famous footwear. It's, whatever your equivalent is in whatever state you live. I can't speak about Europe. I'm not sure about Europe. But every state has an equivalent to those stores that I mentioned. And Skechers is there.
I hope that we have listeners that are paying attention to the underlying context of this discussion and understand what we're talking about when it comes to being a consumer culture, being consumers as opposed to being economically stable culture. Does that make more sense?
Yeah, we're not talking about the big guy shit. I never wear Skechers, but I got Skechers stock.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to what's going on.
And just for anyone that wants to get it twisted, yeah, we will not wear Skechers, but we're invested in it. There's more than one way to rock a brand.
Yep. True.
We rock brands differently than you, hype beast.
Shots fired. Sing, 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 sing.
So, again, and through our social studies program, that's one of the things that we're teaching people. We're teaching people invest. You do not necessarily have to like a brand per rocking it, to like a brand per lining your pockets.
No, right?
There's 2 different ways to like a brand. So, yeah, we like Skechers. Fucking right, we like Skechers.
Don't you?
Why? Because that's stock. Helps us line our pockets, so our pockets stay fresh. You know, period, point blank. So, and we got more coming. We still got our initiative that we're gonna roll out where we're showing people
Yeah.
an investment club, showing you how to get down or lay down.
I got some advice on that over the last couple of weeks too. By the way, I'll share with you
So
later.
again, we're not you, rapper.
I gave you a grace period.
We gave you a grace period. We gave you a grace period.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, man. I mean, it's incredible to see that Skechers is trading at $12 more per share than Nike.
Crazy.
And back about a year and a half ago, with Jesse, when you and Ridiculous were having that debate right after the Boston Marathon, it was like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I mean, it's looking real good. They got a good look right now, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And now,
And look what we see now.
So, D, you're saying that if they would have bought stock at under $55 a year ago for each one, that it would be worth close to like double that, a little more?
Yep.
It'll be worth more than double right now.
more than double right now.
Yep.
Mm.
Which is crazy.
So, in layman's terms,
Uh-huh.
get down and lay down for real.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, it's happening all over the stock realm. If you're
Where
not
you seen
paying
Apple?
attention-
When Apple dropped lately?
If you're not paying attention to everything, you're messed up. If you didn't just get on GoPro and stick there, you're out of your mind.
Man, GoPro is another
You're
one.
out of your mind.
Yeah.
And they're not even close to being done.
Oh.
Not even close.
Yeah.
All right? So it's like you want to pay attention to the full global spectrum, the full global world that we live in right now. Technology, culture, and community. Whoever's hitting on those three things is making some dough. Airbnb.
You gotta get a portfolio.
You know? You got to
So you
spread
can get
that
the
shit
stock.
out and make sure you hit all corners.
Facts. I mean, straight up and down. If you got to look around, you got to actually look in your closet. You got to look in your cupboard. You got to look in your medicine cabinet. You got to look in these places for these things that you're doing and using every day and be like, hey, how can I get paid off that? You got to put yourself through that exercise. You got 300 pairs of sneakers, and you're not thinking about, wait a minute. How the fuck can I get in on this shit on the other side?
Exactly. But that's just it. We've been talking about it for so long. We've been telling people, yes, the OSD Investment Club will be coming. It's just, we got to make sure all the paperwork is square, legit, whatever you want to call it, because at the end of the day, it's basically doing what your parents probably did, where they pool their money together, and everyone has owns some stock, owns a piece of the pie. If someone wants to cash out, you can cash out, but just know that you're gonna be cashed out at a certain level depending on what your initial investment is. So, OSD Investment Club will be coming very soon, very, very soon.
That's right. We hard at work on it. So, one way or another, we got to roll out that game changer, that tool for empowerment. We got to roll that out soon. So, yeah,
Damn,
man.
Leo, I see some boxes behind you, son.
What's that?
I said, Leo, I see some boxes behind him.
Yeah, I see some.
Yeah. I'm at a different angle than I normally. I normally at. My kids been messing with my tablet. What's good, man? Trying to get ready for this weekend as well as tomorrow, my anniversary. So I'm trying to do a lot of things at one time. You know what I mean?
All right.
trying to keep the wife happy, so I am able to make this trip to Houston. You know what I mean?
All right.
Let me do what I do.
Hey, Heat. You gotta go. Too bad school is out. I was gonna say, because you could go to Trey's spelling bee and be like, my son spelling shit out of those words.
You straight about the dad swag right now with the headphone earpiece. You look like you want to drop somebody off right now.
Nah,
What,
but
what they rocking?
Hey, I was just cracking on my sister for having one of those.
What are they rocking down in Atlanta, man?
As far as, hold on.
Is that headphone that's going around their neck? What is that? I've seen
It's the LG Bluetooth. I was just cracking on my sister. She posted that on Instagram.
Go to bed.
What is it?
It's a Bluetooth. It's like, you know how you got your uncle, man, that got a velour suit and the earpiece in his ear?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going with that on, and I'm like, what is that big contraption around
That's the next generation's
Bluetooth. The one that go around your ear. Remember the first?
I can't go nowhere. I can't go nowhere without it, man.
Where?
Yeah, I can't do nothing without it. Like
he officially that uncle for the next generation.
I don't know.
Yeah,
so
I'm that dude.
Are they just headphones?
Nah, it's your microphone too. It's your cell phone.
No, everybody and their grandmother has these things down here. Like that's all we do down here.
It's like that up here too, but that's a
that's the PTA meeting. That's what
generation, man.
Hey, you can call me whatever you want to call me, but you can call me Mr. Multitask because I'm getting shit done while I'm on the phone. So
I dig. It's better than the lanyard used to be.
It's all good.
So you can dial with that thing and everything. It's connected to your phone.
Tough.
No, you can like touch on. You can just push a button and like recall and stuff like that. You listen to your music. I mean, I do everything. This is the old one because I don't want to pay for the new joint. The new joint is way sleeker, but shit, I got this one for like $40. I'm good.
You got the button. You push it once, like it hits the phone. You push it twice, and shit goes voicemail.
Yeah, I do everything, and it's seamless because all I do is switch it over to my tablet. Like I'm on the tablet right now with y'all. And I switch it right over to my phone. All you gotta do is
Bluetooth connected.
Bluetooth. It switches up seamless. So I'm happy. Y'all can call me whatever you want to call me, but call me connected. Goddamn.
Yo, Heat, you like the new Hawks uniforms? Do y'all like the new Hawks uniforms?
I just had new uniforms.
Yeah.
So the colors are now red, black, and lime green.
Yeah.
What? Red, black, and lime green for the Atlanta Hawks?
It's on some lime green shit. It's actually I went to the
like
draft party. This is they go the little new logo and shit.
Exactly.
Flag.
They updated the
green.
Got that shit.
That's just getting y'all ready.
Wow.
Disgusting.
Man,
they made the bird look more
Like
tough.
a soccer club, like a football soccer club flag.
Actually, that was the inspiration where they wanted to use the old logo, which everybody loved, the Pac-Man logo, and everybody loves that, but they just did the basketball club around it to bring in the whole soccer thing, because we actually getting a soccer team. We just got announced about a month or two ago that we're getting a soccer team. New stadium, so they kind of wanted to correlate everything, and then with the new colors, the colors are kind of, they wanted to be on edge, you know what I'm saying, but they also wanted to take it, do a throwback to the old school when we did have lime green and blue uniform. So that's the lime green is supposed to be like a little honor or nod to the past, or our past.
Hey, is it me or those shorts really short?
Sean, would you have signed off on that joint?
So what now?
I'm talking to Sean.
What you say?
As a marketing professional, would you have signed off on that joint?
Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna explain. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Is it me or those shorts kind of short though?
We see the Atlanta Hawks logo and the new kit here. Who made this? Because Adidas is still doing for 2 years, right?
Nah, but you got to think the Hawks owners just changed. It's a new group.
We got a whole new ownership group.
Yeah, who made these?
But Adidas is still the apparel maker, correct?
Yeah, Adidas made them. Adidas made them.
I mean, you see the Adidas thing in the bottom corner. To me, they look like the 2019 McDonald's All-American jerseys. But I think they're gonna grow on me.
They're gonna grow on who?
I mean, you know.
No.
Well,
what about this says anything about Atlanta?
Actually,
like he said though, the soccer team is gonna be the same colors. So
the soccer team colors are actually black, red, and old gold.
Gold.
It's more, it's more of a throwback to the old school soccer clubs. You know what I'm saying? That's really what they were going after. And if I can, I'm gonna see if I can find a logo shot of that too. It's
Well, there go the color at least.
Let's just
yeah, but
they got
to go back on Jesse, to go back to Jesse, just dress Jesse. In my aspect, from where I sit, being from Atlanta, born and raised, and being, how can I put it? It does reflect us. You know what I'm saying? Like the lime green, which is the thing that got everybody talking. Whether people want to know it or not, it's Atlanta. We're extravagant. We're flamboyant. We want to be seen. You know, everything we like to do down here is red, so red had to be part of it. A lot of people didn't like the black. I love the black personally. I'm on the fence with the lime green, but all of it together, it does say Atlanta to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not like, oh, I love it, but like he said, it's growing on me. But as much as I don't want to take it. It is Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because we're outspoken. We always try to do something different, and it screams that green screams Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It does. Whether or not I like it or not, it's not about whether or not I like it. But it says Atlanta. When I see it, I see Atlanta.
AD, leave that up on the screen for a minute.
Sure.
You know what this reminds me of?
What's
It
that?
actually reminds me of the Maryland Under Armour uniforms.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly what it reminds me of.
Yep.
That's exactly. And this is actually. I'm sorry to cut you off. This is actually another thing about this that was supposed to be something totally different. Nobody's ever done in the NBA, especially. These uniforms are actually going to be mix and match. So you'll see they can wear the red top with the black bottom, the red bottom with the black top, and then they actually are going to, for the first time, they're going to actually have laces and shoes to match everything. So like they have like the red. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. So they gave us like a little guide and everything when we went to the. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay, I got a question with what you just said. Is that like too much for what the NBA is trying to do though? Like as far as their guidelines?
Now, it would have had to be approved before they could design
everything
it.
I was just about to say everything has to be approved.
I'm talking about the mismatch part.
That's approved. That's what I'm trying to. If they would not have brought it out if it wasn't approved. Yeah, everything has been approved.
Yeah,
everything has to be approved by the NBA before they do it. Before this even happens. Right. This has been a year in the making. Like they've been talking about this down here for like over a year. We knew this was coming. We just didn't know the colors and we didn't know everything about it. But we knew we were going back to the old.
Odd.
It does. But that's, like I said, it's something groundbreaking. It's something different, and that's why I say it's part of the whole thing that screams Atlanta.
The other thing is what happens when the Adidas thing is over, as far as like, because Nike takes over when?
2017.
2017. Yeah.
Okay, so will this stay in place, or it's like how Nike did with the NFL jerseys? Like, what's gonna happen? I wonder.
Well,
what
the leagues mandate these logos and everything. Everybody has to have a main logo, a secondary logo, and then a mini logo or something like that. And these are everything is mandated by the NBA. So regardless of whether Nike wants to keep it or not, or they like it or not, they're gonna have to produce something of this color scheme.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying as far does anybody picture Nike coming in and doing what they did with the NFL jerseys? How all of it just coincides.
Oh, they're gonna tweak them. Yeah. They're definitely gonna tweak them and do their own thing. Yeah. I can see the tweaks coming. Yeah, they're definitely gonna tweak it, but they're not gonna be able to just come in and say, "Oh, we're going back to the red, white, and blue." You know what I'm saying? Or the red, white, and blue, which we had for the last couple of years. They can't just go back and do that because everything is mandated by the NBA.
Yeah.
System of dress. Just keep it in mind. You might hear it in a couple years. System of dress.
Yeah, that's the new buzzword.
System of dress. So yes, what you see on court now will be drastically different, and it'll come at a slow pace like football did, but it will come at a drastic in terms of not shocking, but all right, we're going to do something a little different pace, especially with basketball. Not, you can see basketball players' faces. They all have their own unique styles. That will come across on the court more often. So think Kobe tights. Think
Yep.
Kevin Durant wearing tights. Think about what practice looks like. Think about what off court looks like, and meshing the two. The whole system will change.
And to speak on what Jesse's saying, during the presentation of the uniforms, they actually went through everything. They have everything down to the color of the tights to go with the uniforms. Like everything is coordinated, and it's like you said, it's a system. It's a whole system of everything. I mean, it blew me away just to see that they were making sure they had the laces that correlated with the black and red shoes, and this wasn't something that, a player was doing. This is something that the team is making available to the players. You know what I'm saying? This is totally different where, the players don't have to go out of their way to stand out. They're almost helping them stand out. They're trying to help them coordinate now. So,
I mean, back in the day, or even now, if you wanted to change your stuff on your shoes, you did it and dealt with the fine. But now it's saying that all of a sudden, like, oh, you can pick 8 different colors of laces for this game if you want.
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes too many choices is not a good choice. So you won't have that many choices with the Nike system, that's for sure.
Well, I think the thing is, I think more than anything, I see the NBA finally giving in and saying, hey, let's get this money. Like, there's a lot of money to be made as far as the mix and match, and I think everybody is going back to the whole college thing. They see how much it's done well in college with the Oregons, with the Marylands, with all these different uniforms. They see how the fans embrace it. I think that was the thing that caught me off guard. Like I said, when I went to the presentation, it was you could tell they had made their mind up. This is where we're heading in this direction, and this is just the first. There's going to be other teams that do this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely coming down the pipeline.
The NBA wants off-court appeal like the NFL.
Right.
They haven't had it for quite a few years, and that's what they're trying to do. Are you going to buy a jersey? Are you going to buy a team jacket? Are you going to buy a pair of the shorts?
And they want it year round. That's the reason why that's why they, like, everybody was talking about the whole DeAndre Jordan thing and how that looks a bad look. And I heard all the sports writers like they're going to have to change it. Are you kidding me? They loved it. They loved it. They loved every bit of that shit because all it did was keep the NBA in the headlines, and there wasn't a game being played.
Yeah.
I mean, they love the headline, and to a smaller extent, they're looking at the NFL. And the NFL, that's what they've been trying to do. They're trying to make it where football is a year-round sport, and that's what the NBA is trying to do now too.
Yep. Globalization.
Sean, what is this shoe on your screen, man?
So this
what is that?
shoe on my screen is actually from fashion brand Zara.
Store? Zara?
Yeah, I saw this earlier.
Is offering this shoe, which has a fly knit or prime knit-esque frontal region and a KD7-esque rear portion of the sneaker.
This is like biting and stealing.
Yo,
this is a Beastie
That's what
Boys.
Zara does.
Hey, I saw there
does.
was a headline. I think Complex said something about Zara steals Nike's designs like all the time or something earlier.
That looks like a fly knit midsole too.
So this is a shoe being offered by Zara right now. It retails for $70 at Zara. Just for a bit of education purposes, for people who are not aware of how Zara gets down, this is a list of the 10 most valuable fashion brands in the world. I'm going to read off the top 4. Number 1, Louis Vuitton, $22.55 billion is their estimated value. H&M, $21.08 billion estimated value. Nike, $19.86 billion estimated value. And 4th is Zara at $12.13 billion estimated market value. Number 4 in the world is Zara.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a company that can put a shoe like this out for $70 that the people who shop there could give a shit about what it looks like in comparison.
They gonna eat it up.
It looks like a tuxedo shoe.
Yeah,
This
a
looks
tuxedo or church shoe.
Yeah,
I could totally see this being the KD7 lifestyle shoe.
Hey, can y'all scroll that
It should have
down?
been.
What's that, Tariq?
Can you scroll down, D
Mm-hmm.
or Sean, whoever's doing it?
Yep.
Yeah, that back is all KD.
Oh hell no.
That's what Zara does. They take designs from what sells and then they make it cheap so then everybody could buy it. And then, you know?
Inspired by KD7 and Flynet. More than inspired, homeboy.
Right.
I am most ill, one
I
of
guess-
running and stealing. You know?
Hey, somebody took the KD and put it in whatever the CAD thing, the design, whatever they designed it, and took the smudge tool and smudged it down.
You got KD7, you got Nike, and then you got Tubular.
Yeah, that shit
They
crazy.
smudged the KD foam pocket part down. It's like, oh, we won't get in trouble. Just smudge it some.
It's different. We can get the license.
Apparently it's working. And you got 12 billion. That shit is working. The business model is working.
Yep.
Oh no, because you know this stuff like for those stores don't sit long enough for like the whatever they're taking it from for that company to be like, oh, go get them.
Exactly.
Like it's gone already.
Yep.
Like H&M does it, Zara does it. What's the other one that's here? The T-shirt spot.
The T-shirt spot that American Apparel.
Yeah, they get in trouble all the time for copying like jewelry and little trinket stuff.
Where
They get in trouble for that all the time, but they sell it so quick it's too late.
Yep. So Zara is worth.
late.
Zara is in at number 4. They're worth $2 billion more in terms of market value than Gucci,
Wow.
Gucci, wow.
who's number 5.
That's deep.
the world is more than people that can buy $1,000 boats.
So it's like Tariq said.
It's silly, man.
They can make this kind of disposable knockoff shit because it does not sit long at all. And by the time you realize what the fuck it is, you're looking at it on somebody's feet as opposed to on shelves.
Right. And they don't give
What
a
are
damn. 'Cause
those?
we don't have to stop
Oh,
at the
just
system
heard
because
about
ain't nothing to stop.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing to stop.
Yeah.
Yep, and everyone be yelling, "What are those?"
Right.
Dog, I've never. You know, the internet told me that. I have not seen that in real life.
Actually, I saw a kid in the park today do it to some other kids. The kid that was doing it was wearing the Skechers, and he was saying it to the kid that was wearing the pair of Jordans. And I
Really?
laughed. I laughed because I was
You better tag him in an Instagram post of a screenshot of
Made a
the
meme out of them.
stocks.
because I was like, dude, your sneakers, his pair of sneakers, his Jordans probably cost like 3 times your Skechers. But
You
hey,
better tag him. I'm telling you, tag him in that stock report from earlier in the show.
I was like, geez, man, these kids are
Let him
brutal.
know.
They're running up on anyone now. What are those?
It's because they don't know any better.
We need that as an audio soundbite, yo. What are those?
That's what I sound when I'm on campus.
What are those?
You need that as an audio sound.
Oh shit! You
All
know
right.
what?
So that's a shoe from Zara that is available now for $70 at Zara. Who again, in terms of the 10 most valuable fashion brands in the world, as of 2014 market value, Zara's number 4, Louis Vuitton's number 1, Nike's number 3, Adidas is number 8. They come in at 7.38 billion.
And two of the top
rounds
four
up- who rounds up
brands
the
are just
top five?
copy existing brands. H&M.
You said
Top
Gucci. That's
five
right.
is-
You said Gucci. You said Gucci. That's right.
Top 5 is Gucci rounds out that top 5.
You said H&M is 2?
H&M is number 2.
2 of the top 4 are brands that copy the hot shit
Other
and just
people.
make it affordable. Why doesn't that's the What is a better business? What's a better marketing plan than that? What's a better excuse?
Well, it's just like Skechers.
It makes sense because
I
I'll make
wish I would have made
my
the Skechers Zara comparison when we were talking about the Skechers, because that's what I was thinking the whole time. It's the Zara of sneakers.
Yep. Well, yes and no. I mean,
Skechers isn't the Zara of sneakers.
I wouldn't say just yet. They could get there.
Half of Skechers are what? Nike Frees? No? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
They got a little bit of boost in there.
Yeah, like exactly. They got Ultra Boost in there.
Boost.
You're right.
Wow.
So yeah, so the other thing I found interesting today, I need to pull this up. I'm trying to find it. Actually, I know exactly where to go to get this. Where are we at? This conversation I had earlier today about these particular sneakers that are reportedly, someone can confirm this for me or not, these shoes are reportedly designed in some way, shape, or form by Jasmine Jordan.
Jasmine Jordan.
Oh, yeah, I heard about these.
His daughter?
Yeah. Yeah. I heard about these.
I had it. Isn't that who did the Jordan, the Westbrook Zero?
So here are, move this.
Yeah, the Westbrook. The Westbrook is done by Jasmine Jordan. Yeah. I thought that was said like in the everything, right?
And tell her what she's lost.
Respect. It's bad because Jasmine Jordan has to put "I am Michael Jordan's daughter" in her social media headlines. Her bios. just to let y'all know.
Wow.
The name couldn't speak for itself, and that's pretty much what
So this is the,
you have to relax.
for the viewers, this is the Jasmine, what's it called? Where is it?
That's the Westbrook.
The Jasmine Jordan, isn't it like the Jasmine Jordan or Jordan Jasmine or something like that?
Trying to find it's called the Jordan Jasmine.
What is it, the Westbrook?
No, he's right. They do look just like the fucking Westbrook.
Is not the same shoe?
Yeah, they're hideous. They're hideous, by the way. You know, the Westbrook is nothing but a damn 11.
What?
They tried to make it off of 11, but they did a horrible job.
Look at you over there yawning. Jesse.
So here goes some more colors.
Jesse.
We'll see how fast I can get a picture of Westbrook next to the Jordan.
Jesse over there yawning like, what the hell's going on? Hey, bro.
Like, what is Tariq laughing at?
I feel your pain, man. What the hell, man?
So this is the Jordan Jasmine, available now on Finish Line. These images are courtesy of Finish Line as well.
Yo, hit me when that's at the outlet for 15.
For 15, you pay that much?
I'm about to say, I'm not paying that. Fuck that.
Yo, what the hell, man? Yo. Yo, between Jesse yawning and rubbing his eyes.
Jesse didn't know how to laugh, yawn, or cry, scream, or.
Yo, come on, man. I know you the GOAT and all, but you gotta, yo. Come on, man.
I mean, you get articles this week about the 100 million royalties he makes off these shoes, and it's just like.
It's just like,
moments
baby.
like these. Like I'm at the point now where I refuse to talk about it because, especially in the town that I'm in, you don't see too many Jordans out here. You see a couple, but when you know people going onto that campus daily to make this stuff, I'm not surprised. But I'm like, really? This is what Michael Jordan's name represents now? You know what I'm saying?
How about that angle, Jesse?
Huh?
How about that angle?
Why is it leaning like that?
Yeah, no.
I got a gangster lean and shit.
I'm just like, really?
It's the
Really?
It has built-in pigeon toe.
Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. If you go on a Nike campus, you go in the Jordan building, and you see a poster of the Supreme Court in the lobby, would you expect to see some shit like this? And if you're basketball fans, you know what I'm talking about when I say Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
You shouldn't see this.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you go into the lobby, is there a picture of Jordan and his kids holding a lifestyle shoe? No. Michael is still dunking in the lobby. So I don't understand how this, like, yo, come on with this.
Yeah, this right here was he patted her on the head, baby. You can do anything you want.
Oh my God. She was like, you start earning your keep with your part of the royalties here.
Tariq said this was an encouragement project. Go ahead and take those sneakers, baby girl.
Oh, that's messed up.
This gonna pay for your college. Go ahead.
That's cold. You said it's encouragement. Listen, I know everything that you've done so far has failed, but just make a shoe. Just make a shoe. You'll be okay.
She makes her sneakers.
Oh, that's cold, man. That is real cold.
MJ was like, you see Rev Run daughters? They did it. You can do it too, baby.
Right.
Can you imagine what the boardroom was like when it came to final line planning?
Crickets.
Like, yo, what shoe is this? That was Michael Jordan's daughter's shoe. Oh, okay, we'll just slide that on through. Do we need to look at that again? Nope. Just put that in.
That's a great shoe.
You know what one of my problems is with, and I've noticed this when I go into Foot Locker House of Hoops, so I guess I'm blaming Nike directly for this. The way Foot Locker House of Hoops has their shoes on display, shoes are laid out where they're supposed to sit flat, right?
What did you say?
Shoes are laid out where they're supposed to sit flat or flush on the ground, on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
These don't.
No, it's not just these though, Tariq. If you go into a Foot Locker, a lot of the shoes that are on the shelf are not sitting flat. They're leaning and they're rocking. Where back in the day, shoes sat flat.
Yeah, they did.
Flush. Whether you liked it or not, the shoe sat flush. And now there's a lot of shoes that are leaning and all misproportioned, just like this, that are sitting on the shelves.
Sean, that's that cup sole. Realize that white one-piece sole you're seeing, and then the bottom is glued. That's the rubber piece glued in there. I'm sure you know how to make a cup sole, so I meant no disrespect. But that's what happens with that, because when it comes over on the boat, it gets deformed with the heat or not heat. So
but
every
it's
pair
not just
is gonna
basketball shoes I'm seeing this with. I mean, it's not just cup sole shoes I'm seeing this with.
Oh. Okay.
I'm seeing it with up tempos. Take your pick. Like, I'm seeing it with a lot of Nike basketball shoes as well as stuff with cup soles.
That's a production change in the supply chain.
Yeah. Shoes are not sitting flush. I don't know if anyone notices it, but when you go into a store, look and see if the shoe, and we've got away from noticing this because of the way they present shoes by and large these days, because they sit on those stupid pegs in a lot of stores.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go into a Foot Locker House of Hoops, the shoes have to sit flush and flat on those shelves, those leaning shelves with that light behind it.
The only one that's flush maybe is an Air Force One, right?
I haven't even checked those, but those probably lean too.
It'll be kind of hard to see one in the store, period. They don't even waste the time to put them out no more.
It's like this shoe is promoting
ridiculousness?
No.
Leprosy?
It's promoting
leprosy. What the hell?
flat feet.
Man, this got, I'm telling you, you see how the ankle is going to the left? It's got built-in pigeon toe, man.
The shoes got a built-in victim of a crossover.
No, Brooklyn girls, they don't walk straight. You got built-in bow-leggedness right there.
All right, how about this view right here?
Why is it curved like that? Like
Queens girls wear it. You seen that Nicki Minaj is the first one to wear this sneaker.
Hey, that don't look right.
Keep scrolling down a little bit. What does it look like from the top?
No, wait. Look at that. That does not look right. It's like the heel.
So a woman's shoe is always going to be bigger in the forefoot than in the heel. So if this is a woman's specific shoe and they had a woman's specific last, that angle would make sense. But I need to see what it looks like from the top.
I got you on that, Jesse. But look at that
form though.
From the top of the ankle to the top.
I mean, the back heel still should be a straight line, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's
So
the
the
part.
whole shoe is off-centered, but I think maybe that's what they were thinking about. But not really. I mean, it's a little wide, but it's not too wide.
Here's the top view.
Where's the?
And bottom.
What song is that? What is that?
That's I'm gonna slip and fall and call for help.
That's a lawsuit sole.
I mean, it's a herringbone sole, which is similar to a boat shoe in the middle. You notice there's like pebbles on the outside, but on the inside, it's herringbone. It's supposed to be able to wick.
You can barely see the middle.
Yeah, you can barely see it. Yeah, but it's there.
That's a Nike Dunk Air Force One pattern around the outsole there.
Yeah.
And the inside is I can't really make too many sudden moves because I will fall in these.
Yeah, those are definitely gonna fall and I can't get up.
So my question is, like, you know, we have exposure to pencil. We know the difference between a pen and slapping together old palettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, is this what's happening? Is this what design is now for the Jordan brand? Is slapping together palettes?
Bruh,
this is not design.
No. This is his daughter. You gotta remember this. This ain't yo. Listen. I'm having a temper tantrum in the lobby of the Jordan building, or I'm having my own shoe.
I got a theory on this now.
What is it? What do you think the theory? What do you think
What's
the
your
theory
theory?
is?
All right, so I put the Jasmine next to the Westbrook. If you screen share, like for the people that are just listening, I put a picture of the Jasmine next to the Westbrook.
Yep.
It's the same exact sole, right? Follow me now. Same exact.
I see it. Yep, I see it.
It's the
Same
uppers
exact height.
that past that crocodile or whatever they say that is. They made it look different in there.
Same height, nah. Same.
Yeah.
Same tongue shape.
Yep.
All they did was they had the stripes on the inside. That was it, and put the wing on the Jasmine. That's it.
Westbrook got the little straps from the Jordan 10, right? Now here's my thing.
It goes up at the heel too.
Right.
Yeah. The Jasmine goes up around the heel.
Okay.
And then the Westbrook has that sort of.
I don't think that either of the names are attached afterwards. A design team at Jordan put this together because, you know, we joke about Jasmine Jordan being like, oh, I want a shoe, so I'm going to go make this, and you're going to put this out. That's not really what it is. It's a design team made this and was like, yo, at this point in time, in this year, this is what's going to come out. We're going to say that this is what it is right now.
They're gonna be in the bargain bin at the outlet.
No, they said we needed a cup sole. We don't know what else to put on top of that mug, so we'll just do this.
And put some names to it. We're going to put Jasmine Jordan and Russell Westbrook.
So what you're saying, Ben, is Jasmine Jordan is going to sue when this shoe releases.
Daddy.
Jasmine Jordan, she about to be in college. Jasmine Jordan
Daddy
is going to catch a roasting session so bad. She's going to go to the wrong party one day, and somebody going to be there wearing some, I don't know what. They're going to notice her, and it's going to be on site.
Hey, her brothers is going to roast her because they ain't got no shoe, though.
Nah, they bad.
Bro's got a store, let alone a shoe.
They gonna roast her because it look bad though.
And she needs to stop posting pictures with her boyfriend.
We're still talking about these sorry ass shoes. Is there another shoe to talk about?
It's gotta hope it is. It needs to be.
We had to give people the WTFs for the night, so we got 2 WTFs out of the way. We haven't given them that for a while.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know this was.
I really like that. I really like that Sneaker Freaker New Balance. Has anybody else seen it?
I didn't seen it.
I like it just because it's like
what
a whole bunch of stuff.
I don't like them goddamn Concepts SBs.
The shiny ones?
All 3 of them look like trash.
Oh yeah, they horrible.
I like the Concept New Balance that came out, the patchwork stuff. Nice summer shoe.
That was dope. This recent SB collab was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious how y'all feel about that Supreme Jordan collab.
The Supreme
Hey,
Jordan 5?
let me tell you this right now.
I'm curious how y'all feel about those.
Let me tell you this right now. For that, I'm using the Supreme bot and I'm reselling them motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
No, I mean, hey, get your money. But I'm talking about
more than a bot, buddy.
That's how I feel about them. I would never put it on my foot. No.
No.
I don't either. That shit is horrible.
I'll tell you like this. I'll tell you like this.
When
it comes to a Jordan 5, I will never, ever wear a Jordan 5 with a 23 on the side. Ever.
Why?
Because that's not the era I come from. That's not the real shoe.
That's what Jordan
released it.
That was realer than what Michael Jordan wore.
Fire Reds had 23 on the side. What are you talking about?
Who had 23 on the side?
Michael Jordan.
Fire Red 5 had.
Yeah, but it didn't release with that. Not in 1990. Michael Jordan wore them in the game. Like, that's back when, like, they had lockers and you had to be like, this was the player number because the bag boy was just like, oh, here. It just goes here. But
there was a black one and a white one with no 93 on the side.
Hey,
and then the 93 came out with that fire red crap, the white second generation of that shoe. When Michael Jordan shoes came out, there was a white colorway and a black colorway. That's it. And then there was maybe one other iteration, and the fire reds with that 23 on the side was one of the first iterations. And it was trash then, and it's trash now.
No.
Three said no.
Hey, I'm gonna take real.
There was two pairs of the fire joints.
Fire Red came out in the original go around though. I remember from the.
I didn't think you could buy them. I don't think you could buy them.
The regular
23 in
one.
1990.
No, without 23, it came out.
Yes, it did. Tariq's correct.
So I remember
you say without the 23?
Yeah, without the 23 it came out, and then
that was my point, right?
Yeah, and then the what do I want to say? And
the black tongue. The black tongue fire red.
Yeah, that's OG.
Yeah.
When the shark colors changed, both colors were worn.
Yeah, but the 23 on the side was my point.
But Barry's saying there was a 23 on it. He played in it.
No.
Yeah, the PE version always had 23 on it.
Yeah.
Not the general release version.
Word.
That is
the retro. Then the retro had it.
In 2006.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a fact. But
somebody's got to find me a picture of him wearing a 5 with a 23 on it.
Yo, I'll put $1 PayPal on it right now and get it before it's $20.
$1.
$1?
Oh, Ben Barry, 3.
Wow.
$1
PayPal on it.
Alright, yeah, I got it. Go buy stock. I don't got stock.
The registration cost for the actual transaction?
No, send it as a gift, dog.
Send as a gift.
Y'all silly, man.
Yeah, so we got to get ready to end episode number 355.
You got me, D?
Did D dig into the archives?
There you go, right there.
Oh, shit. That's the fire red. What about the black one? Was there a black one too?
Yeah, there was.
Now you're getting greedy.
Black and silver.
Now you're just getting greedy and shit.
Yeah, that's a picture of MJ wearing the 23s back then.
There you go.
I still don't like them.
You're not supposed to after that. You're supposed to say
all of that shit he said, I still don't fuck with her.
There you go.
I remember album covers.
Alright. I still think it looks like trash, and the Supreme's gonna be trash.
I like this one because the 23 was more boxy than the ones that released.
That Supreme is gonna these fools is gonna man. Listen,
I do anticipate a riot.
It's gonna be retarded out here.
Cause it's camo too. Like,
I anticipate, camo.
And the jersey, man.
It's Jordan. I anticipate a riot.
It's gonna be crazy. Like
I just really want people to look at the shoe and look at it and honest to God, just look at the shoe.
I just want the shoe.
That shoe is not hot, yo.
Hey, but you know
that shit is horrible. Like, I don't understand these people. Like, I don't get it. Just look at that shit, man. It is the worst
Yo, it's bad.
Just look at it.
But
Like
sure,
it really upsets me, man, when I see these kids losing their mind over some ugly ass. At least like the shoe be dope, man. I don't get it.
Yo, Sean, I suspect they won't even do it in store. For the last two joints, how they
because they're gonna say there's too many people outside.
I think they won't even do it in store.
They can't.
All those pairs are already spoken for.
Shut down?
Don't even think about it. They're all.
You know, the only really logical way they could do this is they need to get a plane and just release them from the sky all over the country. And in that way, you know, right, just airdrop the Air Jordan, just drop, you know, airdrop them, and hey, let's see what happens, man. Fuck it.
This is to end the show. The shoe we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's not even the final. That's not the final one.
No, it's not.
No, the top left with the red on it.
Top left with the red. Really?
That's the final.
Oh, okay.
Even worse.
Yeah, you go.
I mean,
you know what? Like,
so now you're cutting up perfectly good retro. I mean, you know, OG retros and slapping the bottom on this camo bullshit. I
love camo.
Is it tilted? See, they be bullshitting y'all. Like, if you're listening to the show and you don't know anything about sneakers, you're getting bullshitted. Terrible materials, the print's all off. That shit'll scratch off.
Yo, I love
the material was what the undefeateds were made out of. No?
Tariq, you said this is the final?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought the final had like the material that like the undefeated, like the green fives and all that was made out of that cross.
Every picture I started seeing had that red on there. Reddish orange.
I don't think this is the final only because look at the placement of the camo and the 94.
Nah, I mean, I'm not doubting that. I don't know. The only thing that I heard that like for sure was the final version was supposed to have the upper with the materials that looked like woven and crossed, like those green LS5s.
Ripstop? Like the...
Nah, whatever those green LS5s were. I don't think that was Ripstop.
The green LS5s were sort of like Ripstop.
Yeah, it was
that type of thing. That's just what I heard it was. That's
it's supposed to mirror the 4s.
Here they are. Yeah, they do have the red. Wow.
It's supposed to mirror the 4s.
And you know what's crazy is you're not even, all you Supreme fans, because that's who they claim, I go after because it's Supreme. You're not even getting the full name on the shoe. I mean, come on, man. Y'all, this is hard.
It's for people born in 1994.
You know, you're not even getting the whole name.
Like, come on, man. Like, they're cheating you in every way possible. Like, goddamn.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, Leo, they get
right.
They get sup.
They get sup. Right, that's it. And you're happy with that, man. You're happy with sup. Come on, man.
It's for the status. It's not the sneaker anneanymore. It don't have to look anything. It's for the status. It's like,
truly, I love camo. Like, but this is not the deal. This is not the move, yo.
It looked like Noriega used to wear these.
War report, baby.
I think they even got more pride than this bullshit.
Yo, you know how, hey, you're gonna see this with some dudes with some Adidas joggers on.
Definitely will. Definitely.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
My question to the crew as we leave: you each have a moment to say what better colorway you would do to this. Same shoe, but how would you color it up?
I would have never touched the 5.
A Jordan 5 Supreme? What color we would do? Or just
fuck Supreme. Let's talk about the 5.
No, just say what you would do, what you would rather have out of 5s.
The only thing you can't change is a Supreme underneath the netting. What would you change?
Oh, we can't change the Supreme under the netting?
We can't change the Supreme.
And the sole color is the same.
Hey, real talk for a Supreme, this would be dope if it was an all-white shoe with red pieces, like just to match the white T-shirt with the Supreme on the front. That would have been way better than doing this.
Yeah, but they're going to do a Jordan 4 in red and white, so they can't do that.
Next year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anything would have been better than this.
I would go, you know what, I'll go the exact opposite.
What's the story behind it?
I'll go
Is there a story?
Super red, all white accents.
Yeah, Tariq, there's a story. Sup.
Sup. Yo,
And a
that's
Supreme
anything-
Flight T-shirt.
If anything, I would have camoed the sole and blacked out the entire shoe, and then I would have made the Supreme underneath red and white Supreme.
red and white little Supremes.
No, just exactly how that is.
Nah,
but
you
instead
can't.
of black on
Yo,
white.
you would have gave him the sup, son.
All right,
You would have gave him more.
Yo,
You would
we
have given him more.
gotta blow the whistle on this conversation. You know why?
Sup.
Because somebody from Supreme is gonna hear this and they're gonna rip all y'all shit off.
Sup. These are the sup.
Sorry.
Sup
Doing
Jordan
that again.
5.
We got this conversation recorded. I got
Hey, real talk. They not do. I don't think they're gonna do it in store with this one. The
Listen,
last two releases.
look at these shoes. Wait a minute. Look at these shoes right now and tell me they don't look fake.
They do.
They
They
do.
look totally fake.
They absolutely
man.
do. You're
That's what
absolutely
Come
right.
on,
everybody
y'all.
does now. They're like, yo,
Like,
what's
let's,
that do?
like my father used to say,
Oh,
like,
alright.
look at this shit. Just say it out loud, man. Just look at it. Say it out loud. This shit, you can't be serious with this.
said,
Man,
say it
y'all
out
got to do better than this. Man.
Say it out loud.
I gotta do better than this shit, man.
He went Les Brown on us. Say it out loud.
Yo, that's
I mean,
bad.
goddamn, man, this shit. Come on, yo. Really? Really?
Oh man.
Really?
Alright.
This is what you coming with. Like, come on, man.
On a better note, has anybody seen those Air Max 1 Essentials with the gum bottoms?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With the white ones.
White, red, navy blue, and black on black. White soles, gum bottoms.
You said MX1?
Air
They
Max
just do,
1.
but they just did a whole bunch of all white with the gum bottoms, right? Trainers, Air Max 1s,
Yeah. Yep.
Hirachis.
Got a
Yeah,
bunch of
man.
that coming. Yep.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't find none in 15.
No
I'm a
surprise
sucker for
there.
white shoes. White with gum bottom. I'm a sucker for that shit.
Yo, it's crazy. Under Armour had the illest Curry 1 restock just for size 14s.
Yo, anything from 13 and up and all the hyped up Stephen Curry colors is
Nah,
still
not anymore. But I remember when we was talking about that. It was.
Yo, Ben, you get a pair of them lows yet?
The Curry 2
Ah,
lows
he's
kinda
laughed.
cool.
He's
Huh?
laughed.
Yeah, Ben, you get a pair of those lows yet?
I bought my pair. I found a pair. Yo, the Curry 2 lows are real cool.
Oh man.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, I wanted to talk about the whole Hirachi craze and how retarded it's been. That I don't know if y'all know they did another run of the Hirachi basketball in the OG color this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it. I hope they keep doing it.
Hey, I thought I was buying I saw they jumped up on, it was on sale on Sneaker Steal. So I went to cop it, and then I got it, and looked at the tag, it was made in March. I was like, damn. I was like, what's going on? Hirachis this year, all the youngins been eating them up.
But you know what's crazy is the basketball joints are not selling nearly as good as the running joints.
That's true.
No, that's
Not even close.
that's why I was trying to understand why they did another run this year.
Like the runners are flying off the shelves. Like before you
Flying,
can
they
even
can't keep them.
right.
They did some fire basketball ones though. You seen the ones for the Quay 54? That was cool. The Lakers ones. Sean got the Lakers ones. The Lakers ones are cool.
I got the Kobe's because I was mad that D got them. D got the real Kobe's.
Yeah, D got his from back then. Like I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for the OG blue and purple.
He got out of the shot right quick. He's like, I know what you're talking
And,
about.
Dodge and shit like the Matrix.
and I'm just a sucker for the OG colorway and a little bit of the black and blue a little bit. I haven't bought a pair of the black and blue, but I still like how it looks. But that first one is just perfection to me, man.
Well, you can still find it and get as many pairs as you want all over the city.
I know. Hey, Sean, this last one I bought was the third pair. I don't need no more.
Oh, damn.
But since we putting that request out there,
He's like,
it's one shoe that nobody ever talks about, and I love this shoe. It's one of my favorite top 5 shoes. Is the Air Max 93. I cannot find one.
Oh, I copped that.
They brought them back out, but I can't find any in the 15. Yo.
Dude, they was on sale.
Which one?
92.
Which one's a 93?
I got
93.
the aqua one.
Yeah, that's my favorite joint.
I got
The
that
white,
on
black, and
sale.
aqua.
I got that
Where?
on sale for $60 from what's the spot in
TJ Maxx.
in Philly? What's
If y'all come across any
You been?
15s, let me know. I'm
Big
trying to
kid.
cop. I'm
Yeah,
copping that.
I got a pair for them for $60.
All right,
I love
y'all.
those shoes.
Yeah, we gotta blow the whistle on this show. We gotta wrap up episode number 255. Once again, we gotta thank everyone for listening, supporting the show, the rise of sneaker culture, social studies, our education program, all of our individual endeavors. Everyone here on the panel is a talented individual who does something outside of what you see on the show. So look us up on social media. When you see us in the streets in respective cities, we're not mythical creatures. You can step to us and say what's up, talk kicks, talk a little bit of life, and anything else that your heart desires. If we got some words of wisdom for you, we will gladly give them to you. We'll be back
200 Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We'll be back with episode number 356 next week. To all the social studies students, the disorderlies who signed up this week, be ready for a ride, a serious ride. Appreciate all of you guys who signed up, and Dee and I are looking forward to giving you guys an awesome experience that at the end of the 8 weeks, you'll be confident enough to go out and face the athletic footwear industry. So, all I got, D. Wells.
True. It's about that time. It's been fun. It's been good. We talk sneakers and then some. Make sure you walk with us, talk with us next week for a brand new episode. Until then, keep your laces tied tightly, your tongue loose, and walk good. Y'all be safe. We're up, and out.